Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases. Jean-Luc Picard's shooting increases.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, okay. Well,
It's not helpful.
what can I say? Every day is a great teacher, especially when you don't learn anything, as long as you don't get eaten, which you also got eaten. None of it mattered!
None of it mattered, but I got a Zombo point, and that's what matters.
Jean-Luc Picard is fully healed by Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc Picard sets up camp late. On the nearby highway is a bunch of abandoned cars. They're broken, but many should have a little bit of gas. Would you like to send someone to siphon out the gas? Well, Picard's the only one. We don't really need the extra gas, though, do we?
Hold on. 67. This thing uses 10 per turn. What do you want to do?
How much
gas has been kind of a problem this run, I'll say that.
Alright. Yeah, then let's risk it. Let's get some more gas. Jean-Luc Picard siphons the gas but accidentally swallows a bit and gets really, really sick that night instead of sleeping. Get gas plus 53. Jean-Luc Picard morale decreases. Oh no. But he eats a decent meal. Yeah, he was happy for like a couple of seconds and then immediately went back down.
Not even happy, just less miserable.
Yeah, that's movie Picard.
He's tired.
Who cares if you're tired? Just keep swinging your weapon at all times. Jean-Luc Picard is driving down a long stretch of road. No threats on the horizon, but not much else of interest either. You have 17 food left. Unexpectedly, Jean-Luc Picard finds someone he could trade with. We might as well trade, because we're the only ones here. You're disturbing this witch from doing witch activities. You can bother me once and only once. I'm busy with my witch activities. You have 17 food left. I don't know what either of these do, but I love cats. So let's go for the black cat. No, wait, that's gonna take away almost all of our food.
Too late.
Jean-Luc Picard buys a black cat. Well, I think you can handle having a pet. Lose food minus 13. The witch cackles and tells Jean-Luc Picard to go away. Preston joins the team. Onward to Canada. Hey, Preston. Proud cat owner, Jean-Luc Picard. Say, I don't know if it's you or if it's me, but we're having some connection issues.
I noticed you cut off a bit earlier.
I started recording because I started recording locally since the connection was freaking out. So we haven't lost anything, but it's still pretty shaky. The group sees a man standing near an SUV. Do you have any spare gas? I'm running out. He offers to give you 2 cans of food for every 25 units of gas. You have 110 gas left. Nah. Get out of here. Oh no. Can you still hear me?
Yeah?
Alright,
Just fine.
I think it's something on Twitch's end, because Discord seems to be running just fine, but the stream is not. I'm gonna try reloading it real quick. Alright, let's see if that helped. Seems smooth? Yeah, maybe it was just some weirdness on Twitch's end. Ooh, I like that car. That red
Look
one.
at how large it is compared to ours.
Yeah.
Ours, which is supposed to be a 4-door.
Especially, like, considering the type. Yeah. It stands out. That kid's head just looks like it's on fire. Not so much anymore.
Well,
we got a cat. I'm happy with that. The group runs into another car, much like their car. It's rotting, nearly totaled, and it is full of skeletons and probably a bunch of bugs and other gross things. Yet another sign that many attempt the death road to Canada, and not very many make it. Jean-Luc Picard he would be philosophical. Jean-Luc Picard gives an inspirational and contemplative speech about how we all have skeletons inside of us, and how ignoring these inner skeletons is what makes life precious. This is uplifting and confusing / depressing at the same time. Jean-Luc Picard has mixed feelings about the speech. Preston has mixed feelings about the speech. That's very much in character. Correct.
yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's pretty much what would happen.
There are 4 skeletons!
While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies.
Yeah, for sure.
I think this should be an easy choice.
I agree. I think we're both thinking the same thing.
I could have used that opportunity to do a bit, and I didn't. But I could have, and I just want to put that out there.
I appreciate it. The group spots a big grocery store. Many zombies roam inside, guarding shelves and storage rooms. Your zombie forecast is thick. Aggression is calm. Current time, late morning. Let's go shopping. Get in, losers. What a good cat. We hasn't even done anything yet, but I'm happy with him. I like the implication that Preston, like, opens and closes the car door by himself.
He totally would.
Oh, damn, look at him go. Good cat. That cat has honor. Much honor. He's basically a Klingon cat, damn. This is pretty much the dream right here. Waltzing into a big department store with your cat and your fly body. Nothing but your gigantic metal pipe to dissuade the masses.
I like how them being dead isn't a part of this.
I mean, what's the difference? You ever been to a Walmart?
Excuse me? This is a Walmart. Legally distinct.
Yeah, you're right. We don't want to get sued.
We are not getting sued.
Not by the Walmart Corporation. I will say, at least the Walmart allows pets inside.
Like they could stop this one. They know better than to try.
It's true. Are those, like, air hockey tables?
I think so.
I love that they have 2. That's a pretty okay break room.
Yeah.
I love that there's, like, no chairs. There's just a refrigerator and 2 air hockey tables. That's either the best or the worst type of room to have to take a break in.
I think that's a matter of perspective.
I'll tell you
Ooh, a
what would
butcher knife.
happen. Like, right away, you would eventually get to the point where people would be laying on top of the tables in lieu of having chairs.
Yeah?
And management would come down and be like, you can't just lay on the tables. The tables are expensive. And then people would lay on the tables anyway. Until they
And they'd
fired.
get taken away.
It's true. This is the way of things.
Oh, you know what time it is.
Time for a racket.
Wrong. It's time for a frying pan.
Oh, jeez. There it goes.
How come we didn't just make Frank West? How about that?
Because Frank West is boring. I'm so sorry, but he is. I always liked Chuck more. And apparently so did Capcom, because then 4 came out and they were like, hey, everybody likes Frank West, and then they just made a completely new character that wasn't Frank West.
Oh man, we don't talk about that game.
Dead
anything else?
Rising
Yeah.
4 is one of those games that's like so profoundly depressing that I don't even want to play it.
I'd play it for like $5.
You know what? I might play it if somebody paid me $5 too.
Yeah, that's my point.
I would consider it.
Oh man. This gasoline sickness sucks.
I bet. I
It's
imagine
time to go.
Picard, being mostly fly, also probably has like a pretty small stomach. Probably can't actually have a whole lot.
Yeah, but then if anything, that should make him eat less. Look at all that food I just got.
Nice.
Preston starts coughing up a hairball.
Good cat. The group couldn't find any safe shelters, but was able to cobble together a campsite. The weather is terrible all night. Jean-Luc Picard's morale decreases. Preston's morale decreases. The group eats a decent meal. Lose food, -3.
Yeah, because Preston's a cat, so he eats less.
Nice. If you tie a string around your finger real tight, your finger will turn purple. Why would I need to know that, Jean-Luc Picard? Oh my god. That would be
The
amazing.
cat talks too, by the way.
Yeah. The group encounters a library in a town that seems to have mostly burnt down. Jean-Luc Picard finds a single book that avoided being really damaged by the fire. What was the book? Self-help book on positivity. He needs it. The group learns a lot about the power of staying positive. Jean-Luc Picard's attitude increases. His composure increases. From horrible to slightly less so. Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases from bad to okay, I guess. Preston's composure increases. Okay. Try to conserve your ammo. Attack only when you have to. He's a cat. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies.
This is pretty dire. What do you want to do?
We have a lot of gas. Right?
Do we? I could check.
Check. I think we have a lot. That's a third
That's
of our
not
gas.
a whole lot. No, that's nearly half.
Listen. I did not come here to do math. Let's go into the burning house. Let's save people. Like Spider-Man would have done. The group is surprised as a house down the road mysteriously catches on fire. Curiosity overwhelms their basic survival instincts. Warning! Contents may be hot. Your zombie forecast is Moderate. Irritated. And the current time is nightfall. Investigate the fire.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Holy shit.
These are the voyages of the Death Road Canada. Their continuing mission to make it to Canada.
Ooh, a hatchet.
To seek out New Canada. To boldly go to Canada.
Oh, what should I ditch for the Molotov?
Probably your hatchet knife there, because it's the one with the least range. Sorry, your meat cleaver. I didn't realize you actually had a hatchet.
Here, Preston, take this frying pan so I can pick up this other Molotov. Oh, he drops it as soon as... What if I do this? Now pick it up and don't drop it, you little shit.
Looks like he's just keeping it.
Oh, nope, he dropped it again, but it turns out that Molotovs stack. So we're good. I don't know why I assumed they didn't. Hey, what's up, dude?
Glory says that she really wants to get out of this place. She asks if she can follow you around. Why not? We got 7 days left, right? Glory starts following Jean-Luc Picard. She could be useful if you can get her out of here alive, or a handy distraction if you can't.
That's dark. Oh boy.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
What are those things bursting through the walls?
More zombies.
I guess I just couldn't tell from this distance. Jean-Luc Picard is a natural leader, even if he doesn't really want to be right now.
And even if he has a horrible fly body. Especially that part.
People find it inspiring. And really, who could blame them?
Yeah?
To anybody watching, hello and welcome. You are catching us right in the middle of our ongoing Death Road to Canada. We have a week out before we make it.
Is anybody watching?
It looks like we have a couple of people.
Cool. Let's leave.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this place. It's not a bad haul. Alright, Glory catches up with the group at a safe spot. She offers a reward and thanks for saving her.
What do you want to do?
See, here's the thing. Picard would totally give a pep talk, but also, I kind of feel good about having somebody else join the team right now.
Is that your final decision?
Yeah, let's let her on the team. The group accepts Glory. Excuse me. Can any human truly be too small? What are you even talking about?
What are you even talking about?
I love Preston. The group spots a group of bandits that have set up a checkpoint on the road. Someone from the team could be sent to distract the bandits so the car can get through. It would have to be someone calm and trustworthy.
Who do you choose?
I don't trust Glory yet, but I trust Preston. Preston is sent to distract the bandits so they leave their car checkpoint. Preston instantly turns on everyone and joins the bandit instead. Preston's loyalty revealed. It's awful. Preston has left the team. The group is attacked. They attempt to escape. Jean-Luc Picard is hurt.
I don't know what you expected from a cat.
I love cats. Glory
But
is
they're
hurt.
not loyal.
I guess. I can't wait to get out of this car and stretch my legs out. The group sets up camp outside a grocery store. They notice another group has been following them and will probably attempt to loot the place. Send one person in to loot? You know, my instinct is to let them have it, but my instinct was also to trust the cat. So we should send in Glory. Jean-Luc Picard stands guard outside for the looters as Glory searches the grocery store. Glory says there wasn't any food in there. Jean-Luc Picard's morale decreases to horrible. The group eats a decent meal. Lose food -4. Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases from horrible to slightly less so.
Okay.
Okay. Jean-Luc Picard is fully healed by Jean-Luc Picard. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. Let's go to the quiet farm. The group finds a farm. It looks like it was abandoned in a hurry long ago. There should be some field tools left behind. Your zombie forecast is moderate, calm, and the current time is late morning. Let's visit the farm.
Shouldn't need these Molotovs. I'm gonna leave them here so I can pick something else up.
Make it so. Damn. Let's boogie. Yeah, Glory's kind of pulling her weight. After being betrayed twice by our most trusted compatriots. At least we finally found somebody who seems to at least be okay with not fucking us over at every opportunity.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Riker again, speaking of.
Riker's gonna show up again as the end boss. We're still on the Riker retrieval arc.
Uh-oh, this is getting ugly.
Riker is dealing with Kabuto and Orochimaru in their lair at the moment. Oh geez, you gotta murder everybody. As movie Picard would do. So, this pitchfork looks slow, but can it, like, hit multiple people? Like, can it hit a zombie through a zombie?
I don't know. I think it just has longer range.
Ah, I see.
No, it totally cleaves.
There
Awesome.
you go. That's what I
And
was
it hits
hoping.
very hard.
It does. Got a screen shake and everything. Kick him in the dishpan! Woo woo woo! This is a somewhat stressful situation.
It could be better.
Our intrepid heroes find themselves trapped in a barn, which is an awful place to be even when you're not trapped. Although, yeah, you thinned the herd pretty well. At least for that house.
I'm so glad that this game has gameplay instead of just being all text prompts.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I would not enjoy it nearly as much as I do.
That's fair.
These are all good weapons, but that's a Tonfa. This hatchet kind of sucks. I'm gonna go for the Tonfa.
Go for it. Depending on where you are in the world, that could be called one of like 8 different things. It might be a nightstick. It might be a baton. It might be a tonfa. It might be a billy club. And they're all the fucking same.
They're not. I'll say that right now.
As far
A tonfa is not the same thing as a billy club. Is not the same thing as a baton.
It's not, but
It's not.
In terms of like these things showing up in media, they're all interchangeable. Jean-Luc Picard finds a magazine in good condition among the ruined magazines and books. The magazine's title is Cool Runnings. He stuffs it into his pack. No, man, just throw that shit away. Throw it away. We got no room for Cuba Gooding Jr. Not in this world. Cuba Gooding Jr. would be very dead by this point. I'm just gonna
Almost certainly.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh, check out this strat.
I like it. I mean, the scythe is a dex weapon, so... We didn't really end up using Picard's, like, Kung Fu very much, did we?
No.
No, we seem to be doing okay in spite of it.
Now, where the fuck did I... There's where I parked. Oh boy, look at him go. I wanted to run back for the hatchet, but I don't think that's going to be an option.
No. Well, I mean, I feel like we've come into situations where we had like 4 or 5 hatchets just laying around the map, so I'm not too worried about that.
The group now has the magazine Cool Runnings. Who should get to read it?
I don't think Jean-Luc Picard should read it because he would hate Cool Runnings. Glory gets to read Cool Runnings. She absorbs the contents. Sadly, she ruins the magazine for others due to her grimy fingers. Glory's fitness increases. Her fitness revealed as bad.
I feel like Picard could have used that.
Maybe. I just want him to enjoy his life. The road ahead has been flooded out, but it looks like the car could maybe still get through it. The group decides to... Let's jump it! The group spots a makeshift ramp and has the spectacularly dangerous idea to try and jump the flooded part of the road. The car barely makes it, but sinks like an anvil and smashes into the ground. Chunks of the car fly in various directions. It looks like it took a beating, but it's still running. Okay. Yeah, that's still movie Picard, because that pretty much happened in Nemesis. The group is about to break into a small, fortified grocery store, but then finds Bailey already living inside. He seems like a calm, clever person. Let's rob this dingus. Glory convinces the group to rob Bailey. Jean-Luc Picard's morale decreases. Jean-Luc Picard's loyalty decreases. But we got food, and her loyalty is revealed as pretty bad. If nothing else, I'm okay knowing that she's potentially also a traitor. At the end of the day, the group hides in a drafty old house. Some zombies roam around outside, and the doors of the house are barely on their hinges. Should someone barricade the house?
I just want to point out, the last time we had Picard try to barricade something, it didn't go well.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like something he would do. Glory is maybe not super loyal, but I feel like they would be better at this than he would.
So, Glory, let's see how it goes.
Glory barricades the flimsy house. She nails some planks on some doors, but they keep falling off. Glory's wits revealed as... Glory's mechanical revealed as horrible. The group eats a decent meal. Lose food, -4. And Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases to meh. Which is okay. The group is attacked during the night. Jean-Luc Picard is hurt. Glory is hurt. Okay.
Oh no. Maybe the preppers were onto something after all.
Jesus Christ. The car has broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. Yeah, he punched the car. Jean-Luc Picard opens the car's hood and starts punching. He is as surprised as anyone when the engine roars to life. The car doesn't make it far down the road before some part that got punched catches fire. Car destroyed. Okay.
That's about right, I think.
Yeah, that's movie Picard.
Alright, what do you want to do?
Without a car, the group is a sitting duck for bandits. The group is ambushed by awkward bandits that apologize for the robbery. They are likely new at this. They demand 9 food to pass safely. Yeah, give them food. Worst case scenario, they're kids who need the food. They give in to the bandits.
And we have a lot of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Morale decreases. Again. Across the board.
Poor Picard, honestly. The man can't catch a break.
I know. Glory is already not super loyal, so I'm not super like upset about that. After a long walk, the group decides to set up camp. Unfortunately, the group is assaulted by mosquitoes during the night and they get no sleep. Jean-Luc Picard's morale decreases to horrible. Glory's morale decreases to okay, I guess. The group eats a decent meal. They lose food. 4. Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases to slightly less bad. Okay. I feel so bad for him. Why would the mosquitoes attack a fly? We should be brothers here.
Jean-Luc Picard tries to help but lacks enough medical supplies.
Aww.
Aww. Fuck off!
The group is robbed by weak bandits. They
Again.
are a kind that would normally not be a problem if the group had a car or wasn't tired from walking all day. Nervously demand 9 food to pass safely. Refuse and fight. Picard's having a bad day. Jean-Luc Picard is hurt! Glory is hurt! The group is tired and caught in the open as they fight. It is fortunate that these bandits aren't that dangerous. After a short fight, they run. Damn. He's having a bad day.
Yeah, it's not going great.
The group is hiking down a gravel road when they see a group of wrecked cars ahead. Chances are there's gasoline in some cars and one may still work. Your zombie forecast is very thick. Aggression. Hunting. Current time, after dark. Glory's gonna fucking die.
Oh yeah, watch it happen.
Like immediately.
Investigate cars. I think I should bring a Molotov for this.
Investigate Pixar's cars. I believe in you. I don't believe in Glory. Glory, glory. Yeah, she's
falling behind.
Yeah. Glory, glory. Yeah, fuck you.
Later.
Floor it. See you later, fuckers. Jean-Luc Picard finds a radio station. The broadcasting equipment is hooked up to a gas generator with a small amount of fuel left. There's enough power to get out one message to anyone that may hear it. Send a message. Send a message of hope. Jean-Luc Picard proudly spouts as much medical knowledge as he can in a short time, which is not much. It's all really bad advice that makes anyone that hears it actually worse off. Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases to okay.
For the first time in a while.
Yeah, for like, maybe since we started.
Since Riker. Fucking Riker.
We need to hunt him down and bring him back to the Enterprise. Jean-Luc Picard is driving down a long stretch of road. No threats on the horizon, but not much else of interest either. You have 23 food left. Unexpectedly, Jean-Luc Picard finds someone he can trade with. Go for it. I got food. I'm looking for some great weapons. She takes a look. We have a ton of food that we can sell to people. Jean-Luc Picard sees a woman standing near a stockpile of crates. The crates seem to contain a large amount of food and drink. I got food! Looking for some great weapons. I'm gonna leave this one up to you, because I feel like we're doing okay with both weapons and food.
I think we should sell the cowboy rifle because Picard won't use guns.
I think that's a good option.
And I'm gonna sell the nightstick because it sucks.
So uncivilized.
I'm not selling the scythe, it's too good.
Yeah, I agree with that. The scythe is coming handy. Jean-Luc Picard meets a woman who is covered in hammers. They hang from several tool belts and bandoliers. Can I tell you a secret? I love blunt weapons. I'll sell you my spares. Cheap. You have 25 food left.
I don't think so.
Nah. Jean-Luc Picard meets a man who is carrying many swords. They clank around as he moves. One day I'll make the finest zombie slicing sword ever seen. I just have to figure out how to make swords first. I'll sell you some I found.
Now, if I remember correctly, the sturdy machete is one of the best weapons in the game, so I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, okay. Jean-Luc Picard buys a very strong yet light machete. This trader is waving a sturdy military flashlight around. It's an old business trick to draw in customers. It pays to be prepared. You have 13 food left.
Nah, I don't think so.
Our health is bad. I will say that.
Huh, check this out.
Nice. It's a bunch of junk. Nothing in here but junk. Hey, okay.
Hey, do you want to buy this hand grenade? No. Okay. I'm gonna sell the shotgun if I can.
Okay.
Because, as stated, Picard does not use guns.
Picard does not use guns. Unless they're referring to his arms. In which
Yeah,
case,
that's different.
he uses those quite a bit.
His strength is abysmal.
Yeah.
No wonder everything takes so long to kill.
He's not, like...
All this...
This seems correct to me. Like, his morale is okay, Everything else is horrible, but his loyalty is really high. But he's only loyal to himself.
And he's tired.
He's very tired.
I think that the next time we do this, I want to change this perk to Big Bruiser.
Okay.
Because you keep talking about his biceps being the size of his head, and I think that that's, like... I think that's more appropriate. I think we're good on food just in terms of feeding ourselves.
Well, sure.
Don't need to buy more.
Jean-Luc Picard arrives in a huge city conquered by the undead and sees that his only chance is braving the sewer system. When opening the manhole, a cacophony of groans spill out. This is not a good sign. Your zombie forecast is thick with hunting aggression. What else we got?
Current time, near sunset. Dive in.
Oh boy.
This is now a fight for survival.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's alright though. You've got this. These zombies got nothing on you. Oh man. I like some of the more creative ways that zombies like enter the frame.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that too. I can't hit very hard.
No, it doesn't look like it. But you mostly just need to make your way through, right?
Yep.
So if you move fast enough, that seems like the way to go. Hopefully Picard doesn't die in the sewers.
He's not very fast.
No. He's an old man and also a fly.
He's got to be like 80 billion in fly years when you think about it.
I could believe that. A fly that reads Shakespeare is, it's not limber, it's not loose. It's just tired. That's our Picard.
Yeah.
He's tired.
And a fly.
And very angry at everything. Is it a cola? Yeah, it looks like a cola. Picard is just like, fucking zombies. It's like the Borg all over again.
There's really no difference.
Do you know about the Borg? Like their deal?
Yeah. It's hard not to.
I suppose.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I find the Borg very interesting as like a big enemy force. Jean-Luc Picard feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. He feels like he is getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the survivor. Probably morale and skill, if not fitness, right?
Well, what do you think? What's your final choice?
Morale. Every day is a great teacher as long as you don't get eaten. Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases. He's happy. Jean-Luc Picard's mechanical increases from horrible to Zombo
To still
points are-
pretty bad.
Yeah. We now have 6 out of 15 Zombo points.
We should go shoot something.
Make it so. Jean-Luc Picard finds an inn open for business. The owner wrings her hands. Give me 10 food, I'll watch over you while you sleep. She is super creepy.
What do you want to do?
Give her 10 food. We have a lot of food, right? Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Picard pays to stay a night at the inn. It's comfortable. No one wants zombies creeping while they're sleeping. Hey! Lose food, -10. The innkeeper serves up an amazing breakfast. Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases to great. Almost out of gas. As Jean-Luc Picard explores a campsite, he is ambushed by bandits. They brandish makeshift weapons. They demand all of your weapons. This is ludicrous. Not even bandits will usually do this, as it's a slow but sure death sentence. Fight the bandits.
I'm going to stop you for a second here and say that if we try to fight the bandits, we will almost certainly die. Because Picard has 1 hit point left.
Okay. For the record, I think Picard would have fought them, but if you want to give up the weapons, I agree, because I want him to live.
I'll leave it up to you, whatever you want to do.
Picard must live to give hope to the Canadians. Jean-Luc Picard ends up giving all his weapons to the bandits. Bandits give him some old weapons, maybe feeling some guilt. Jean-Luc Picard's morale decreases.
Again.
Okay.
I paid a lot for that machete.
You did. The bigger the weapon, the more things I can hit in one swing. The zombies in the city have stirred. They are already aggressive as Jean-Luc Picard arrives. Your zombie forecast is moderate, irritated, and the current time is late afternoon.
What'll it be?
Maybe if we go into the apartment we can find a dog. Let's boogie. Please tell me there's some sort of dog friend in here. We really need a dog friend. The dog seems unusually tame. Most dogs that are still alive have become feral at this point. This dog seems eager to see humans. Let the dog follow you. Jessa starts following Jean-Luc Picard. She could be useful if you can get her out of here alive, or a handy distraction if you can. Okay. Oh boy, yeah. Aww. Good dog. Good murder dog. Hopefully you won't betray me like the last two did. You shall be known as Riker 2. Riker harder.
Riker 2. Rikerer.
Riker 2, The Force Awakens. Wait, that was the first one. I don't know Star Wars, I'm sorry. All I know about Star Wars are the prequels now. Riker 2, The Last Jedi, there we go.
Riker 2. Riker Awakens. As a dog this time. It's weird.
Riker 2, Riker 3D.
Riker Reloaded.
The Riker Revolutions.
The Riker Strikes Back. Reich's back.
The Anaritrix. Riker 2, Double Tap. Riker 2, high voltage.
Riker 2, second barrage.
Riker 2, standalone complex.
Riker 2, second gig.
Standalone Riker.
Riker 2, Brotherhood.
Riker 2, The Dark Reich Rises.
Oh no, don't say that. Don't say the Dark Reich Rises.
I'll say what I want.
Can't say that on a Christian stream.
This is not a Christian stream.
Yeah, but they don't have to know that.
This is a stream with, like, Danzig-style blood house. Like, the house is bleeding blood.
You're ruining kayfabe, damn it. Yeah, there ain't shit over here. Fuck this. I'm out.
Come on, Jessa. Let's blow this popsicle stand. That was a lot, though. Jessa catches up with Jean-Luc Picard at a safe spot. She seems like she wants to stick around. Come aboard, Jessa. You will be my new first mate. Science Officer Jessa. The group finds a large campsite that is occupied by a few carloads of other survivors. Camping with strangers is risky, but there's nowhere else to go. None are heading to Canada. Interesting. Let's camp with them. We lost food. The group takes a risk and goes to sleep in the crowded camp. Nothing unusual happens. The group eats a decent meal. Good. We're continuing on with the Prime Directive. Bark, bark.
Damn it.
Damn. Car abandoned. While walking along a dirt road, Jean-Luc Picard thought that he spotted a car in the distance. It was only when he got close to it that he realized it was just a giant rock. What a shame. Jean-Luc Picard's morale decreases. Again. Jess's morale decreases. Aww. They're on the same wavelength, though.
Yeah.
The group spots an old boot on the road. It doesn't look like it's anyone's size, but hey, it's free. This is surely a symbol of good luck. Get that boot. While walking along the road, Jean-Luc Picard spots a gas station in the distance. Not a lot is there other than a cool-looking muscle car next to the gas pump. It has the keys sitting on the dash. Muscle cars like this have slightly worse gas mileage than average and break down fast. They're easy to repair and very fast. Take it off a sweet jump. Jean-Luc Picard's morale increases. Jess's morale increases. Got a lot of gas from that. It has started to rain over this city. The zombies have become more aggressive in response, for reasons that have not been explained. Your zombie forecast is moderate, irritated, and the current time is morning.
What do you want to do?
Let's go to the pharmacy. Maybe we can get some supplies.
Throwing boot! Yes!
Nice. What is that, a boomerang?
Booterang. I don't know. It's a fucking boot.
Okay. I'm down.
You throw it.
Yeah, it seems relatively calm. All things considered.
The boot is... Here's the boot. Oh, Jessa must have put the boots to him. Medium style.
Yeah, this is a lot more manageable than the last couple towns we've been in. About how many more days on the road do we have?
3.
Damn. Because it said 7 like an hour ago.
It has not been that long. It's been maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive. It's been no longer than half an hour, if even that.
That's crazy. We've been live.
And for what it's worth, most runs in this game do not last this long. We're doing really well.
I do
even
know
though
that
it may
much.
even though it may not seem like it.
No, I do know that much. I have seen runs of this game, and this is one of the better ones that I have seen.
What luck.
We have been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes, though.
And for what it's worth, we got started pretty fast. Very little technical issues.
Yeah, for once.
I'm pleased about that.
Instead of hanging on a technical difficulty screen for 40 minutes. Literally 40 minutes.
Not our finest moment.
I mean, any moment that we can use any kind of image or media from Megas is a successful one, I would say.
Yeah, that was the only saving grace that happened there.
I have this worry now that I've made this this surprise technical difficulty screen for our Spider-Man game that will not run into anymore. And then
it's emulation. I'm sure you will.
I'm sure we will.
Damn it, Jessa, give me the boot. Quit hogging it.
One can only hope.
Man, I might have to have you send me the ROM to that game so I can play it off stream.
Sure.
Because I have fond memories of that game.
It's good. It's great even. Still. It is, to this day, going on 15 years later, still one of my favorite games ever made.
It's kind of fucking me up how good this boot is.
Well, you're not the only one. What's with the chattering skull?
That is a Zombo point.
I thought that was Bob. Bob the Skull. That's for me and for no one else.
Truly. Oh, look at this.
I like that there's a very, what would you call it? I don't know if it's parallax or if it's just something similar, but there's a very subtle little 3D effect going on with the rooms in this game.
Can't say I've noticed it.
Walk around in this room and take a look at the way that the walls behave with like the floor. Are you seeing it?
No. I think it might just be in your head.
Oh, maybe I'm just having one of those days. Maybe I'm being infected with the Borg madness. Maybe Q is in my brain.
Maybe.
Pretty soon they're gonna be telling me how many lights there are. There are 4! There are 4 lights!
Oh, it's a good thing the game pauses when I do this.
Yeah. Otherwise you'd be dead.
It's a good thing I have my horrible fly claws. Those are quite good.
a good thing they exist. Honestly,
Back when I
tear
was
it up.
playing this a long time ago, my character was, oh no!
If I only threw more chairs. The dog must continue on. Jean-Luc Picard. Poor, poor man.
I got distracted talking about being super beef and punching zombies.
I understand. To absent friends. To absent friends. Though half of his body was that of a fly, his soul was always the most human.
He had a good run, really, he did.
Yeah, and he got to be happy there at the end.
Yeah?
And this dog's doing fine.
Probably has better stats than Picard did.
Yeah, that's not difficult. Captain Barker of the USS Dog.
Dog.
Captain's log. Rough, 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 rough.
Bork, bork.
Captain's bark. Stardate ARF.
Well, now I can't use any weapons.
No, it doesn't look like it. Until we find someone else. Until Riker comes back, maybe.
Riker could totally come back, I think.
Stop the car! Stop the car! Good job, dog. With no one left to drive the car, the journey to Canada is at an end. Oh wait, there's still a dog alive. Jessa thinks of one word in her primitive animal mind. Canada. Jessa gets the keys, puts them in the ignition, starts it up. Onward to Canada.
Yeah, boy.
Don't put your head down, you're driving the car! A man in makeshift armor made from athletic gear is standing guard in the middle of the narrow wooden bridge on the road. He is wearing boxing gloves, staring forward at the car, silent as he blocks the way past.
What do you want to do?
As a dog, I say we plow through him with the car. Jessa just ignores the armored man standing in the bridge and crashes right through them. Thunk! Car gets through but takes some damage. Okay. That guy was really trying to do a cool anime thing and the dog just didn't have it.
Just wasn't having it.
Jessa is sitting around a campfire, finding this campsite was rough, so she is getting in a bad mood. But Jessa eats a decent meal. Lose food. -1. Dog plan. Plan out tomorrow. Jessa makes elaborate plans for the next day. It's not until morning that she realizes that the plans were completely goofy. Jessa's morale decreases. Jessa's wits revealed. They're not good. They're not too good. While driving on the death road, Jessa decides to make a stop for supplies.
What do you want to do?
Well, our dog needs to get smarter. Maybe they can find some books that'll help. Jessa sees a large bookstore. Most of the books and magazines have gotten wet and rotted by now, but one here remains in good condition. Your zombie forecast is very thick and irritated. The current time is near noon. Let's get something to read.
Oh my god.
Well, isn't this a doggone sticky situation?
That's a fine howdy do.
We got, I think, what, 2 days left?
Yep, 2 days.
This dog can make it. Jessa the dog can make it all the way to Canada if she so chooses. If it's so, flights are fancy. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of zombies for one dog. Oh, man. It's a positive, Zombapalooza up in here. Oh, no. It's a bad situation to have found yourself in. But she's making do.
This seems like a load of bullshit.
It does. And it is. But it's also kind of awesome. This is a character action game sequence for this dog. I'm just imagining, like, going into the Dead Rising 1 supermarket as a dog and flipping around all of the shelves and doing sick backflips and just biting the heads off of zombies.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Jessa holds on her dog shoulders the hopes and dreams of not only Captain Jean-Luc Picard, the late Jean-Luc Picard, but also the remainder of the hopes and dreams of all of Starfleet, and thus the rest of the Federation.
I wonder what Riker's up to. That fucker.
It's probably... If it's Riker, he's probably sleeping with somebody or, like, being captain, because I feel like he gets promoted to captain like every other episode. As Jessa searches an abandoned house, a miracle happens. She finds a government ration box unopened. To her horror, it turns out there is a dog poop sitting right on the handle of the supply box. There is no way to open it without touching the poo. This could be the greatest challenge yet.
What do you want to do?
Open it, you're a dog. The dog poop mysteriously disappears before Jessa nudges the box open. Jessa looks really guilty.
Oh no.
Jessa's morale decreases. Get food plus 16. Truly, Jessa and her soul was the most human. Fire! Jessa goes against her judgment and camps in a city apartment because there's no zombies around. When she wakes up, the building is on fire. Plan out escape.
I should like to remind you that the last time Jessa tried planning, it didn't go so well.
Alright, run out now. Jessa runs out of that situation. Unfortunately, a lot of supplies got left behind that were not in the car. We lost pistol, rifle, shotgun ammo, medical, and some food. Jessa eats a decent meal. Lose food. Jessa finds an old Game Bronus trademark. It is a handheld video game system that survived this long because it's built like a brick. There were a few games with it, all known for their extremely frustrating difficulty. Okay, what do we got here? We got an option to leave it behind. We've got Dr. Drobness Deluxe, Drobness Cart, and Drobness Squadron.
What'll it be?
Drobness Deluxe. Dr. Drobness Deluxe is an overly detailed surgery sim rendered in 8-bit graphics. Most players lose by failing proper sterile surgical gloves procedure. Jessa's medical increases. This game is way too difficult. Ah! Jessa throws the Game Bronus hard, destroying it. Jessa's morale decreases to horrible. Jessa's attitude revealed as horrible.
Okay.
Wandering alone, Jessa dwells on the past. She becomes bitter in her isolation. Jessa's loyalty decreases. Okay. An enormous army of undead shambles around the carnage that surrounds the border to Canada. Many have tried to get through. Most only succeed in having their bodies added to the horde. Maybe Jessa will be different. This is the last chance to trade. Good luck. You have 26 food left. Go for it. Yeah, this is about it, huh? Canada begins now. And the music shifts. Okay, I like that. Let's get rid of all these weapons. Guns, huh? What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Just toss it all out there. We don't need none of it. We're dog. What are we gonna do with it? Get rid of it. Don't need it. We still have a lot of food, too. And we're only getting more. Get out of here, Tanomi. Back away slow. Bernadette, huh? Anything useful in here at all?
I thought about getting those pipe bombs. That might be a good idea.
I feel like you're gonna run into at least one situation with a huge crowd of zombies at the end. But can we use them?
I mean, I can use a gun, so why not?
Fair enough. If you're just joining us, it is 9:19 in the PM, for me at least, and we are just about to enter Canada on this horrible death road.
We can do it.
We can do it, absolutely. Giant armies of undead perpetually lurch around the Canadian border. Unable to cross, Jessa gets caught up in a lesser swarm before she can find a safe camp. Siege alert! There's no escape. Horde size overwhelming. Current time is nightfall. Siege length. Is that 15 hours or 1.5?
1.5.
Okay, I was gonna say, what the hell? As a quick recap of this session, we started out our daring journey with the intrepid two-man crew of Jean-Luc Picard and William T. Riker. William T. Riker betrayed us and Jean-Luc Picard eventually got turned halfway into a fly and continued on his road of peace and salvation and extreme anger. He had a really, really bad day the entire time. Met a cat. The cat also betrayed us. Met a couple of other people who were less noteworthy. And then we met a dog. And now the dog is all that remains because Fly Picard he just got mauled.
Fly Picard got distracted by thoughts of punching people and was overcome in an instant.
It's true. He was extremely angry, as he often is, this being movie Picard. Very important distinction. Jessa is a good dog. That's all we really have to say about Jessa. Jessa's disposition is horrible, and she's not very smart, but she is a good dog.
These bombs are gonna get me killed, I know it.
This is all you got. Siege! Nice. Jessa, you can do it. And this is your only, like, room to move around in?
Yep.
How many bombs do you have?
None now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You have died on the death road to Canada. Dang it.
I love this game.
Bum, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, Vix, I don't know about you. That was a full run, and
Yeah.
And we had quite a fun journey on it. But I think I might have to call it for now.
I think we had a good run. We can come back to this.
Yeah, because now we've returned with our once again with our intrepid crew of Angry Picard and William T. Riker. Join us next time, if you will, on the continued journey, the death road to Canada.